Hi everyone, today is our first video on basic rules of chess. Today we'll be learning about transfer chess. Some of you may refer to it as bughouse, but today we are only just going to be calling it transfer chess to keep it nice and simple. So today in the video we are going to be covering how to play transfer chess, what can we do in transfer chess, and what we cannot do in transfer chess. Now, let's go on to the first section of this video. Alright, so here we have two boards set up. I am very sorry they are two different sizes, but this is the best I can do fitting two boards onto one screen. So let's get into the content. Transfer chess is a game of 4 people, where 2 people are paired against 2 other people. Now that you get the basics, the number 1 rule in transfer chess is that you and your partner cannot sit on the same color. If your partner is playing with the white pieces, you are not allowed to play with the white pieces as well. Later on you'll see why this is so important, but let's begin on how to play transfer chess. Now we see that the first board is so much more ahead now than the second board. This is because you don't need to play at the same pace as the other board. Now on to the second rule of how to play transfer chess. It is black's turn right now. So if they capture a pawn on e5, they capture it with the knight. This pawn that they just captured goes to their partner. Now their partner can do whatever they want with the pawn that you have given them. They can put the pawn anywhere on the board. You can only place the pawn on a square, not on top of another piece. They can put it there. Alright, so your opponent now captures back the knight with their knight. They now give your black knight to their partner. Their partner can put their knight on f6. See how they have 3 knights? Normally in a real game of chess, you are not allowed to have 3 knights on the board unless if you promote a pawn. But in transfer chess, you can have more than your designated amount of pieces. And this is why you two have to play on different colors. Because if you were playing as white, let's flip the board for this. Then the pieces you would be giving to your partner would be black pieces. And if your partner is playing white, well, that wouldn't be much use to them. Maybe a free black pawn to motivate them on their game, but no, they cannot use it. So this is basically how you play transfer chess. The rules will be in the next part of the video. Alright, so this is the second part of the video. Like past mentioned, this is about the rules. This is only what you can do in transfer chess. In transfer chess, you are allowed to place pieces in check. So my partner, who is invisible at the moment, has gratefully given me a free rook. I can put the rook onto c8. Why? It's check. I can put it into check. Some clubs don't allow this to happen, but in our chess club, we allow you to put pieces in check. Another thing you can do in transfer chess is, well, not use your pieces. Say, example, my amazing partner gives me a free queen. Well, of course, a free queen is a very good thing, but if you really do not want to put your queen on the board and instead you want to move king to f1, you don't need to put your queen on the board. You can definitely just play king f1. That is another rule in transfer chess. Another rule with transfer chess is the fact that you can put pieces wherever you want. This does link back to the first question. Well, that is checkmate, but if I move the pawn, you can put pieces in check. You can also put pawns on b7. You can also put pawns on b1, on b2, b3, and you probably get it from now on. Oops, you technically can put it onto b8, but in the next part of the video, you will be seeing what you cannot do in transfer chess. Alright, this is now the last section of our video, which is what you cannot do in transfer chess. Although we really like being told what we can do, it's also very important to see what we cannot do. I might even say it's more important knowing what we cannot do. So, starting off with the first thing you cannot do in transfer chess. See, my partner has amazingly given me a free rook. Now, I cannot put the rook into checkmate. That is checkmate. The king cannot go anywhere. You are not allowed to do that in transfer chess. You can put it anywhere else except for the squares that are checkmating the king. A second thing you cannot do in transfer chess, as much as you wish, you cannot promote. See, in a normal game, if you had a pawn on b7, you would gladly push to b8 and promote to a queen and checkmate, or promote to a rook and checkmate. You can also promote to anything else you want. But in transfer chess, you are actually not allowed to promote. Now going into the more like fair play in general. This is for chess, like not just transfer chess, but just chess overall. You are not allowed to interfere with your partner's game or anyone else's game, because then it's not a fair game of chess. So in transfer chess, you are not allowed to randomly switch in the middle of the game. You are not allowed to switch so that your better chess friend can go save the day and switch a rook and win. You are not allowed to do that. It seems pretty common sense, but you are not allowed to do that. Finally, the last thing you cannot do in transfer chess is something called stalling. Stalling is where you wait for your partner to make a move instead of making your own move. I'll explain it in more detail. Now, say if it's your move right now and you've been waiting for a little bit, you see that your partner has a checkmate, and you wait for your partner to play queen takes f7 checkmate. You wait for them to do that. That is not allowed. Sometimes we'll use clocks, sometimes we won't, but you cannot only rely on using a clock. So for fair play purposes, you have to play g6 and lose the game. So that is all I have for today, and thank you for watching the video. If you want to see more of our other videos, please go onto the channel and go watch our other video. Thanks.